Okay, I said I wasn't going to say anything about Diddy, but I understand, and I understand the emotions of this. I understand that there are people that want this man to be underneath a jail. And there are people that don't want this man to even be in jail. They want him to be done with. They want him to be canceled. And then there's people that have championed Sean Puffy Combs because of the fact that he was courageous enough to fight a system. And so all I have to say is this: the criminal justice system has got to be used for what it was intended to be used for, which is to prosecute criminals for acts that they have allegedly committed. Okay? You can't, and I'm going to continue to say this, and I know people don't like it. You can't charge somebody with something because you don't like them and then hope that the sentiment of how you have presented this person's character will cause people to want that person to be convicted of something that they did not do. That is not the purpose or the intent of our system. Now, I know that that's how the system is being used, but as people who want to know what we can do to champion people's rights, that's champion a person's right. Yes, I do not dispute that what he did on those videos that we saw in terms of domestic violence was deplorable, horrible, unacceptable. But again, that is not what he's charged with. I understand that there are rumors about the fact that he may have exploited children or minors. That is not what he was charged with. And believe me, if the federal government thought that they had an ounce of any kind of evidence, even if it was bullshit evidence, they would have charged him with the offense of doing things that he should not have been doing with minors. They would have charged him with that, but they didn't. All I'm asking you to do is, when you talk about championing people's rights, and when you're talking about defending the Constitution, and when you're talking about what you can do as citizens of the United States to fight this system that is developing where people's rights are being trampled on, you remember that when you think of Sean Puffy P. Diddy Combs.